Guys, welcome back to another video. Now, as you can see right there, we have a mighty Sceptile as the next 7-star raid. It will be here on June the 28th, so the upcoming weekend. And it's going to be a dragon type tera, so you're going to want to watch out for this one. So we're going to go over what possible moves it could have and all that good stuff. So it's going to have 105 special attack and 85 attack. So it could be a mixed attacker, but its special attacks will be stronger if it doesn't have any setup. But it might have something like Dragon Dance. I don't think it's going to have Swords Dance. And then moveset, it could have Leaf Blade or Energy Ball, one of the two. Dragon Claw or Dragon Pulse, something like that. And then to cover some basis, it could have like Brick Break, Earthquake, or Rock Slide, or something along those lines. So it might be a little bit of a better idea to use a fairy type instead of an ice type. But we're going to cover 2 attacking Pokemon for the fairy type and 2 attacking Pokemon for the ice type, just in case. So you've got like a variety of Pokemon to use. I like trying to come up with Pokemon beforehand. It's up to you whether you want to try and prepare Pokemon. I didn't even need to make any builds. I already had all of these Pokemon that we're about to use. So let's just get straight into it. So the first Pokemon is going to be 2 physical attackers, 2 special attackers, and 2 supports. Now the first physical attacker is going to be Iron Valiant, Fairy, and Fighting type. With the Fairy type Tera, we're going to be running the Shell Bell to restore health the more damage we deal. You can get that from the Levincia Deli Bro shop. Now, EVs in HP and attack, the Adamant Nature, max IVs in everything except special attack. Ability, Quark Drive. Now, there's 2 ways you can go about this build. You can go more defensive, or you can go more attacking, but riskier. So, Light Screen, it basically puts up a wall, increases your defense against special attacking moves. You can replace this with Electric Terrain if you really want to, because we do have Spirit Break, which lowers the target's special attack guaranteed every time we hit with it. We have Swords Dance for setup and Reflect, just in case it does have some physical attacking moves. We can change the build if it doesn't, but this is just a general basis to kind of cover everything. So this is going to be a great build for this raid, as far as I'm aware. Let me know what you think of all these builds and what you're going to use and all that good stuff. So next we have Calyrex as the physical ice type attacker. So it's a psychic and ice type, so even if it does have something like Brick Break or something like that, like a fighting type move, then the psychic type will nullify that and it will be a normal attacking move instead of super effective until we terrestrialize, but by then we're probably on +6 attack or something like that. We have the Shell Bell again, then we have max EVs in HP and attack, the Adamant Nature, max IVs in everything except special attack, and the ability doesn't really do anything here. We have Glacial Lance, which is an extremely powerful move. We get 8 of those in the raid, so make sure to go max attack and finish it within 8 attacks. 120 power, 100 accuracy. Swords Dance to increase our attack. Snarl to reduce our opponent's special attack, and Iron Defense to increase our defense. So we got physical attacking covered, we have special attacking covered, setup covered, and then we have a really strong move. And that's going to be the first ice type. Now, a Pokemon that I've wanted to try out for a while now might actually be good in this raid. So we have for Xander Petey. Earthquake could give us a little bit of trouble if it does a lot of damage, but it's going to be a poison and fairy type Pokemon. You will have it if you have the DLC with the Shell Bell, of course. And then EVs in special attack and HP this time, and the Modest Nature. As you can see, it's not got the biggest special attack in the world, but it does have a cool ability and quite a cool set of moves. So, Toxic Chain, the power of the Pokemon's Toxic Chain may badly poison any target the Pokemon hits with a move. So every time we attack, we could poison a target. Nice little fun poison. And then we have Moonblast, which has a relatively decent chance at lowering the special attack of the target when we hit it, and it's super effective. So when we go into our Fairy type Tera, it's going to do a lot of damage, and it'll just keep lowering special attack. If we get lucky, or if we even have a normal raid, once every 3 turns, I would imagine it lowers the special attack. Acid Spray to lower special defense by 2 stages, break through the shield. Carmine for extra defense, and it boosts your special attack as well, so that's a bonus. And then Roost, just in case we need health back while we're setting up the raid for ourselves. And in my opinion, that's going to be a great build, and I can't wait to try it. And then for the special attacking ice type, I've gone with Frostmoth. This honestly could be the little underdog of the raid, because if it has a fighting type move or a ground type move, then Bug is going to cancel out the ground type move and make it not very effective, and it's going to neutralize the fighting type move and make it neutral. So ice type, Bug type with the Shell Bell, max EVs and special attack and HP. This time the special attack is quite high, and you want the modest nature and max IVs and everything except attack, of course. And the ability ice scales, which halves damage from special attacks. So if it is just simply a special attacker, then we are going to be in a great position here. We have Ice Beam, normal type move, can freeze the target, great move. Quiver Dance to increase our special attack, special defense and speed. Again, if it's a special attacker, this Pokemon will be able to wall it off very well. And if it's not, we have Snowscape to increase the defense of ice types for 5 turns by 50%. And then if that is the case, we also have Blizzard. Blizzard is a guaranteed hit in the snow, so we put Snowscape up, get the better defense, then we use Blizzard and just guaranteed hit 120 power, super effective every single turn, which would be amazing. Okay, so now moving on to the supports. It was kind of tricky to pick just 2 supports because there's quite a few good supports. A good example is a really offensive, what's that Pokemon called? Alcremie, that's what it's called. Because of the Decorate, you can do some good work with the Light Screen as well and the Misty Terrain. Back to Ninetales though, the Tera doesn't matter. Like, you can go Fairy type Tera if you plan on terrestrializing at some point in the raid, but I'm just going to leave it unterrestrialized really. And so Ice type Tera and the Hell Item Leftovers, which you can get from the Cascarafa Delibro shop. What it does is it restores your health at the end of every raid, because you can't support your team if you're not alive to do it, and that helps keep you alive. Max EVs, HP in full, and then half special defense, half defense. You can go full special defense, full defense if you really want to. Sometimes I like mixing it up though. And then you want the bold nature, which is up in defense, down in attack. I went up in defense because it kind of evens out the special defense and defense. Both are kind of similar when you do that. And then we have max IVs and everything except attack. And the ability Snow Warning is going to be a very nice combo here with Alolan Ninetales. So Snow Warning makes it snow for 5 turns. And then what you can do, turn 1, is you can use Aurora Veil, increasing, it reduces the damage that you take and your full team take from physical and special moves for 5 turns. So that will give all the Pokemon on your team 5 turns to set up, where they will take considerably less damage. And then when that ends, you can even use Snowscape to increase the defense by 50% on your team for 5 turns. And then straight after, you can reapply Aurora Veil if the raid isn't done by then, and you can just finish off the raid in the next 5 turns. We also have Fake Tears to lower special defense, and Moonblast in case the shield goes up. You've put up your Aurora Veil and Snowscape. You can't use Fake Tears because the shield's up, and you can use Moonblast and hopefully lower the special attack, because it probably will have some special attacks. And moving on to the next one. So this is going to be Galarian Weezing. This is a very cool Pokemon. Poison and Fairy type. It has Levitate though, so even if this opposing Pokemon has Earthquake, then it just won't affect us. Unless it nullifies us, then it'll affect us for 1 turn. We have the Leftovers again to restore health at the end of every turn. Max EVs in HP and special defense this time, just assuming that it is a special attacker, and because we have insanely high defense anyway, so it balances out the 2 defenses. We have Levitate, like I said, so we're not affected by ground type moves unless we get nullified. We're affected for 1 turn after. And then we have max IVs in everything except for attack, and you want the nature that's up in special defense and down in attack. Okay, moveset, we have Aromatic Mist. It boosts the special defense of all ally Pokemon by using a mysterious aroma. It's going to help protect us against those special attacks. Acid Spray to lower the special defense of the Sceptile, which will help your special attackers on your team. Taunt, in case it does have Dragon Dance, you can use that at the start of the raid, and as soon as the shield breaks, so it can't use that Dragon Dance if it does have it to spam. And then Misty Terrain, this is going to be great. Protect us against status moves, but more than that, it halves the damage of Dragon type moves, so Dragon type moves would just be halved, because it's probably going to have a strong Dragon type move, of course, because it's a Dragon type Tera. But these are going to be these 6 Pokemon. I think these Pokemon are going to be great, honestly. I'm hoping I get to use Ninetales a lot, because I absolutely love this shiny, and it has a nice starting combo of Aurora Veil and Snow Warning, I think that's amazing. I don't think too many people will be using that one as a support, but hopefully you have enjoyed this one. Let me know if you're going to use any of these, or you have any of these and are looking forward to them, or whether you're going to use any more, because I'd love to see what you guys are coming up with. And hopefully this is going to be a fun one. I absolutely love Sceptile, so I'm glad they brought this one out. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button if you have enjoyed this video. It does go a long way. We will be streaming when the actual raid comes out, so look forward to that. And if you do need help with the actual raid, then just come and join the stream and we'll help you get your Sceptile. Smash the subscribe button so you don't miss any more raid videos, and I'll catch you on the next one.